I purposefully left my hair like this. When I get to Ghana, I'm going to see a barber, a very good barber who's going to do that for me. Some years ago, I saw a woman drinking water like this at a funeral, and since then I've been messing around with it. So yeah. I like doing this a lot, yeah. So this is how the journey started. We woke up around 5 a.m. because the flight was around 9 a.m. but we needed 4 hours so that we didn't have to rush to the airport. At least 2 hours early would be great. So yeah, we had to get up and then freshen up, and because it's 6 hours from Heathrow and an hour from Belfast to Heathrow, we know we're going to spend at least 10 hours, at least 10 hours. So we had to make sure that we would take a shower first and do everything. So this was after I took the shower, and I was doing what I had to do so that that can sustain me throughout the day without getting another shower at some airport. So so that's how it all started. And you don't want to know what I was saying here. I was sitting on the toilet bowl. You just don't want to know. I was just speaking about just talking about necessary stuff. Okay, yeah. So guys, I have maybe 8 to 10 hours to get to Ghana, and I'm a bit nervous. Okay, I think the last time I went to Ghana was when I was going for the kids. Yeah, I was bringing the kids back to the UK, but now I'm going back. That time I went there, I think I spent 3 days. Yeah, it was just a weekend. It's not a flex, I just had to do that quickly. Okay, and now that I'm going back to stay there for a while, it feels quite different because I'll be roaming the whole place, enjoying the sun. So yeah, it's very, very different. It feels different, and I'm at the airport, and this is my first time actually filming myself in public. Can you imagine? Yeah. So yeah, we're just waiting for a flight, and we're praying for a safe flight. Yeah. I like to be very early at the airport so that I feel relaxed before the boarding time. Okay, so I think it's just good advice that whenever you're traveling, you make sure that you leave home on time. Yeah. So what we did today was, because we are allowed 23 kg, yeah, so we had to buy 4 suitcases of the same sizes, and then we packed them 23 kgs, weighed them, and then we brought all of them to the airport. But we couldn't get a taxi, so I had to drive and bring some of the stuff to the airport very early, and then my wife was here the whole time, and then 15-20 minutes later I brought the other ones. But I used a taxi for those ones because I don't want to park the car at the airport for 9 days. That's a lot of money. If I were to leave the car at the airport so that whenever I returned I would just get it and go home, that would cost me say 600 to 800 pounds just for 9 days, I think. Yeah, when I checked. Yeah, so it's really not worth it. So I had to just pack it at home and then get a taxi to get the rest, to the airport. So yeah, we're here, we've passed security, we've done everything, and yeah, I can't wait to touch Ghana. I'm just gonna. Last time I was in Ghana, yeah, it felt so warm. I think I had to take my shirt off. I took my shirt off because I was wearing a long sleeve, I think jumper top. I was warned, actually. I was told not to do that. But it's very difficult to take advice from people, especially when you think, oh, I've lived in Ghana before, and I know I can cope with the weather and all that. And you get there and you're like, no, it's hotter than you had imagined. So yeah. So this time I've advised myself, I'm just in a t-shirt, yeah, and I have this jacket on. So once I get there, I'll just remove the jacket and yeah, off I go. Because last time it was too much. It was too much for me. Yeah. So yeah. And I've asked my dad to come and get us at the airport because the other time we got there, I think we're trying to get a taxi home, and I was trying to get a taxi home. The prices the taxi drivers were mentioning, I was like, nah, I've not been here in a while, but nah, this is a rip-off. So this time I want my dad to just come get us at the airport. He doesn't drive, so he will help us get a taxi or something that would just convey us home. Yeah, so yeah. So that's the plan, and I'll be updating you guys. Still waiting for the flight. So we're flying from Belfast to Heathrow, and from Heathrow to Accra. So yeah, from here to Heathrow, from Belfast to Heathrow, I think it's just a little over an hour, and from Heathrow to Accra is like 6 hours. So yeah, that's the whole point of, waiting. Since we moved from England to Northern Ireland, it's like we don't have any direct flight anymore. We just have to go through London and then to Accra. So yeah, if I was going to Europe, then it would be easier, but Accra or many parts of Africa, you just have to get a connecting flight in London, somewhere in England, I would say. Yeah, so here we are, just waiting. So I'm on the plane now, and yeah, I think it's supposed to take off at 9:40, so it's 9:26. I think boarding is done, so yeah, we're going now, and yeah, I purposefully left my hair like this. When I get to Ghana, I'm going to see a barber, a very good barber who is going to do that for me. So yeah, that's why I'm putting on the cap. I'm not really, into caps like that, but yeah, this one's, I'm just gonna put it on. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in Ghana. We're just taking a few photos because, that's all travel is about. So.
However, please do remain seated with your seatbelt.
Yeah, we are home now. We are at Kotoka, and yeah, finally. Yeah, so just going to check if I can get some kelewele to eat. You know, it's a very, very long flight, and yeah, it can be very annoying that your money is not enough to get you more leg room. So you just have to manage what you get. Yeah, so yeah, I'll give you guys updates. Yeah, so we are finally here, and guys, I think at the airport here, when we're going to get our luggage, I think the belt that delivers the luggage, I think is very sensitive. That's what the staff was saying. He said it's very sensitive. Somebody may have kicked it or hit it with a trolley, so it stopped working for like 5-10 minutes. We had to wait till it started working again, or somebody came to fix it. I don't know. But guys, if you are traveling through Kotoka and you arrive there and you need to grab your luggage, please be gentle with the belt because it's going to delay if that happens to you. Okay, we landed at exactly 7:10, and that's what that was the ETA, and we arrived just exactly the same time, but we got out around 8 something. Okay, so that's one of the main reasons why we're late. But yeah, so far it's been so warm. Like, guys, it's so warm, but I'm loving it already. It feels like home. I'm loving it. Ghana, like, I think there's been a lot of construction on the road there. The Tama motorway, is it Tama motorway? Is a motorway, I don't know, from the airport to this side, Tema. So it's like the roads are very, very rough and all that. And guys, you know what? I don't need to tell you this, but before I came to Ghana, I decided that we would rent a car when we get to Accra, and then we would just do our rounds with the car. But for some reason, something came up, so I had to cancel it. And then now, on our way from the airport to the house, the type of driving I saw people doing on the roads here, I think it's a very good thing that happened that I'm not able to, drive this time. I used to drive while I was in Ghana before traveling to the UK, but coming back, I drive in the UK now, and looking at how the roads are and how we drive there, you can see the difference. Like, it can be very chaotic on the Ghanaian roads, okay? Like, somebody is in the runabout already, and somebody is, just coming in, like, still coming with full force. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I mean, this is Ghana, okay? I was really shocked, like, well, I don't know. Yeah, this is not a cultural shock. I was born in Ghana, so yeah, I kind of know how things, can be sometimes, yeah. But so far, I'm loving it. And the heat when I got out of the airport, guys, like, well, it didn't hit me like how it hit me the other time when I came, because when I came the other time, I was advised against wearing anything, jumper or anything like that, but I still wore it anyway. So when I got there, it was too much for me, so I had to take off my shirt, and it was left with the vest. And then I got a taxi home. Like, today, it didn't hit me that much because I just wore this, I just traveled with this, and I had a coat on. So once I got down, then I removed the coat because of the AC on the plane. So yeah, so far it's been so good. Yeah, we're about to go out to, see if we can get some, street food, maybe kelewele or something. We don't want any fancy restaurant. I feel like I need to feel the motherland, okay? I need to feel it. Good. So guys, I'll get back to you.
Hey, God. Small, small, we dey go. Every day we dey grow. No rush, they come slow. Where you dey, na your road. Appreciate life, give thanks, so everything go align, oh. When your people they win, oh. Celebrate your tongue come. No envy, just love. Good vibes from above. Keep pushing, no stop. One day go show up.
See, guys, this is my problem with the people who sell yam in Ghana, fried yam. I don't know which craft with which they fry these yams.
The food is
They're always crispy, and no matter what you do at home, you won't get that result. See, if you like, yeah, still their yam, their oil, and everything, you still won't. Guys, the food was so nice. The food was so nice. Yeah. The food was nice. The food was nice. This is David. He's a temperature grill and bar. And the lady over there, she fried the yam. Even if I stole that yam and took it to my house and fried it, it won't be the same. Yeah, that's right. I mean, trouble. Okay, thank you. Guys, it's finally happened. I mean, I wasn't expecting too much, but yeah, it's light off now, and yeah, the heat is hitting differently. So I went out to see if I could get some fresh air, and the air outside is very, very hot. So I came back in. It's still hot in here, but yeah, it's not like it's all new to me or anything like that. I grew up here in Ghana, and I'm used to this. I was used to this weather until, you know, I traveled for a few years and I'm back and it hits differently. And it's expected, you know, my body got used to some cold, and now this warm weather, it will take, you know, a few days to adjust. Yeah, which I'm looking forward to, because when the AC was on, it felt very nice until you stepped out of, you know, the door, and then you feel the heat, you see. And the heat I felt like turning on the heating, you know, in the house in the UK. But yeah, I mean, I hope you get what I mean. I've been sweating back to back, and I'll be popping in the shower again, and that'll be the third time today. Yeah. So guys, yeah. So light off. What was I expecting? Was I expecting no light off or what? No. But I just didn't know what to expect. Yeah, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. We yet to go out, and yeah, we'll be going to the eastern region today, where the whole family is. So just getting ready. Yeah, hope there'll be no light up there, but again, it's part of Ghana. Yeah, bye. So I'll see you guys soon.
Life's sweet if you see I'm well. Yeah. Small, small, we dey go. Every day we dey grow. No rush, they come slow. Where you dey, na your road. Appreciate life, give thanks, so everything go align, oh. When your people they win, oh. Celebrate your tongue come. No envy, just love. Good vibes from above. Keep pushing, no stop. One day go show. Appreciate life, give thanks, so everything go align, oh. When your people they win, oh. Celebrate your tongue come. When the road get hard, no lose your mind. Better days they come in time. If you dey grateful, you go see light. Everything go make sense in time. Appreciate life, give thanks, so everything go align, oh. When your people they win, oh. Celebrate your tango, come. Give thanks, it go better.
I'm in Koforidua now, and I told you guys when I come to Ghana I was going to get a haircut, and finally I've got the haircut, and as you can see, yeah, it looks nice, yeah. So yeah, I was gonna say something, but I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble. But this fade, the shape of my head and the mustache, looks like I'm a police or a military officer in Ghana, I know some people are not going to be happy about this, but yeah, I said what I said. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Due to some circumstances, I'll be returning to the UK alone. This is my last day here in Ghana. I'm in Accra right now. My flight to London Heathrow and from there to Belfast is in about 8 hours, and yeah, I keep thinking about Ghana. I'm in my hotel room right now close to the airport to make sure that I don't miss my flight. So I don't know, so far the experience has been great. I've had food, lots of food. I really had fun, I went to B4 I lived in Koforidua. That's where my parents and my kids are right now, and my wife. So we went to B4 to get their bread. We used to eat that bread a lot, and I missed it. So I had to get a loaf and enjoy it. And they have this mashed kinky, bottled ones. They are so nice. And they have pie, meat pie there as well. So if you ever visit Koforidua or the eastern region, just make sure you go to Koforidua and get a piece of those, and you thank me later. So I'd been taking this mashed kinky, the bottled ones, and because they use milk for it, so I started breaking out. Not much, but I started having these things on my thighs again. So yeah, when I get back to the UK, I'm going to have to start dealing with it again. Try to clear all that on my thighs. It leaves those dark spots on my thighs, but yeah, that's just one of those. I don't react or anything. It's just that one. Yeah, of course, just that one. Yeah. So my flight from the UK was very, very smooth, and I'm hoping that this one will also be very smooth. Because we planned to return with the kids, we were thinking of making the connecting flight, the time between the connecting flight, the layover. We wanted to make it a few more hours, so that the kids and ourselves will get to relax a bit, stretch our legs for a while, take our time to walk around a bit or relax before the next flight. But since I'm going alone, I would have to wait in London for like 7-8 hours, maybe. I think it's about 10 hours. It's too long. We had to choose between close to 10 hours or 2 hours, and I always prefer to relax a bit before my connecting flight, because it's 6 hours from Accra to London. And you might say it's far better than other flights, but to be honest, I get really, really tired sitting for 6 hours straight. You can get up at some point and walk a bit and all that, but it's not really something that's very comfortable for me. So I try to make sure that I have enough time to rest in between flights if I have any connecting flight. So that's what I intend to do going forward. But this time I am going to be in London Heathrow for about 8 to 10 hours. I'm not sure, but it's about 8 to 10 hours because we arrive in the morning and leave London Heathrow to Belfast later in the evening. So we'll arrive at 5:55 a.m. Can you imagine, guys? And I'll be waiting till around maybe 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. That's like 12 hours, roughly. So so far that's been the experience for me, and I just need to go out there, and experience Ghana for the very last time before I go to the UK. Not the last time, I won't say the last time. The last time in this visit, yes. So, because I'll definitely come back to Ghana soon. So I need to go out there and experience the place. And if it's not raining, I'll definitely be exploring with you guys. Today's my last day. I need to show you guys Accra, because the first day we came, we couldn't do much, and the following day we had to go to Koforidua. So I'll be showing you guys around Accra, just the airport area. I don't want to go too far from the airport, so that whenever I'm ready to head to the airport, it'll be easy for me. I don't want any traffic issues or any delays or any I don't want anything to stop me from catching my flight on time. Okay, so I'll just explore around and see what's happening. I use the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and if it rains I might not be filming with this camera, but if it doesn't, I'll definitely be doing it, because this one is not waterproof like the action camera. Okay, so it's boring, right? The boring vlog. So so that's what I'll be doing today. And so before coming to Ghana, I decided to draw an itinerary so that I'll be able to do most of the things that I need to do in Ghana. And some of these things were opening bank accounts and also getting my Ghana card, because at the time I was leaving Ghana, the Ghana card was not rolled out yet. So when I got here, I had to go and do it, and that's done now. I'm happy I got it, because I'll be able to do other things with it. So if you left Ghana before the Ghana card was rolled out, definitely you can't do much when you come to Ghana in terms of opening bank accounts or registering your SIM or even buying a SIM card. You can't do much, but they require the card to do so many things. And if you can't do it, definitely you can't do much in Ghana. And I love the fact that we now have a card that can actually be used for so many things besides our passports. So it's a very good thing. I've got mine, and you remember that song called Welcome Home by Osibisa Band? You are always welcome home, welcome home. You remember that song? So that's a beautiful song, and it's been there for ages. I decided to make my own version of that song welcoming people back to Ghana, and that is what I created and used in this video. So the song you're about to hear in this video is my own song. It's just to welcome anyone who is visiting Ghana for the first time, anyone who actually even stays in Ghana, anyone who is just transiting through Ghana. Okay, everyone who is encountering or experiencing Ghana, this song actually applies to the person, and I want you guys to enjoy it. It's a lovely song, and I made it myself, proudly mine. So guys, enjoy it. Okay.
Aquaba. sun knows your name. It rises the same over the red dust roads and the old mango trees. The kente is waiting, the drums they remember. No matter how long you've been gone from here, every river bends, but always returns to the place it began, where the heart belongs. Aquaba, Aquaba, welcome home, welcome home. The gates are open wide, you don't have to knock no more. Aquaba, Aquaba, come and lay your load down, whether you stayed or traveled far. Ghana says you're home. Hey. First time you feel it, that soil on your feet, the smell of kelewele and the evening heat. And if you've been here before, you know what I mean. Something grabs your chest and says, you belong to me. Every river bends, but always returns to the place it began, where the heart belongs. Aquaba, Aquaba, welcome home, welcome home. The gates are open wide, you don't have to knock no more. Hey, Aquaba, Aquaba, come and lay your load down, whether you stayed or traveled far. Ghana says you're home. Hey, Ghana, hey, Ghana, we there, yeah. Hey, Ghana, we there, yeah. For those who never left, Aquaba. For those coming back, Aquaba. For those seeing it first, Aquaba. For the ones just passing through. Hey, 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 hey. You can hear it in the high life, the old guitar crying sweet. You can taste it in the wache, in the joy and in the grief. This is not just a country, it's a heartbeat, it's a song. And wherever life has taken you, this is where you're from. Aquaba, Aquaba, welcome home, welcome home. The gates are open wide, you don't have to knock no more. Hey, Aquaba, Aquaba, come and lay your load down, whether you stayed or traveled far. Ghana says you're home. Hey, Ghana says you're home. Hey, 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 Ghana. Aquaba, hey, Ghana. Aquaba, hey, Ghana. Aquaba, hey, Ghana.
I realized that if you don't know the right people to connect with in Ghana, it can be very, very difficult to do certain things, you know. So yeah, that's one of the things that I've learned so far in Ghana. And I feel like for the most part, some people would rather want to know the kind of people to connect with rather than just, you know, having the money. And I totally agree with them. That's why whenever you go somewhere, you don't burn bridges, okay? If somebody is able to help you out with something that you really wanted to get sorted, you have to take the person's phone number. I've learned that thing now. You have to take the person's phone number so that in case you need them again, or you know you need to follow up on anything or need further questions answered, then you go back to them, okay? So that's one thing I've learned. And also this is just universal. Just be polite. be polite to anyone you come across in any part of the world that you are. I think that also helped me in a way. The fact that you have the money to pay for whatever you want doesn't mean that you shouldn't be polite. You have to be very, very polite and very nice to people. It costs nothing to be nice, and it's nice to be nice. So being polite would actually let people want to go an extra mile for you, even if they don't need to. But they would always, want to do extra for you. Not even for the money, but just because you are kind and polite to them. So yeah, be very, very polite to anyone you come across. And this not just to the people who are going to Ghana, but also in any part of the world that you are. Just be kind to anyone you come across. So at Heathrow, they have this buffet that I went to try. I think it's Sofitel. It's a hotel, and also they have a restaurant in there. So if you ever transit through Heathrow, you can just go check it out. The food was really nice. Yeah, I think you have to serve yourself, but yeah, buffet. It's just the tea. It's the tea that they would have to serve you. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason they will bring you the tea. So they will come there, and then they will ask you what you want for that tea or coffee, and they'll go and make it and bring it. But aside that, all the rest is buffet. You just go for whatever you want, any number of rounds you want. So here I was just roaming the whole airport. I was just trying to roam because I had so much time on my hands, and I don't even remember some of the things I was saying here. I was just trying to kill time while I was still around. Heathrow is huge. Those who've traveled through there would know Heathrow is very huge. So I just try to make sure that I'm going to the places that I would normally not go to. I will usually sit in, at the gate or something, maybe in the waiting area. I'll say waiting area. But this time I had so much time on my hands. I had to just go roaming, And also I was reflecting on what happened in Ghana, some of the things that happened there. Some people always advise that if you are living the diaspora and you want to go and start something in Ghana, it's very easy. Others would argue it's very difficult. So I saw a post like that, and I think that's what I was talking about, that people would normally just listen to whatever is going on social media, and they'll take the risk to go to Ghana to establish themselves there, which is good if you prepare well and you have the sufficient knowledge in whatever you want to go and do in Ghana. But if you really want to do something in Ghana, I think that's the way to go. But if you're not sure, you need to find out what you really need to do, because you can't just move to Ghana just like that and start something that you are not sure of. So I think that's what I kept talking about, because it was on social media, and this guy said it's a scam. Those who always tell you to come to Ghana and start something, he said it's a scam, and I don't disagree with him, but I don't agree with him either. So I think it depends on the person doing it. It depends on your pocket. So you can't discourage people from doing what they have to do. He said this start business in Ghana is a scam thing for people living in the diaspora, because it's very misleading until you get to Ghana and experience it yourself. And I think since going to Ghana, I was there for only 9 days. I feel like part of it is true, because the things that you think, you probably get something for 5 cedis. No, it's around 20 or 30 cedis right now, and it depends on where you buy it. So you have to do your research, know where to buy things, know the people to contact, know whom to connect with, based on the things that you want to do. And as I said earlier, if you know somebody in Ghana who can sort you out in a certain area, of what you want to do, just talk to that person. Yeah, so yeah. So that's about Ghana, and I really enjoyed Ghana. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed Ghana. The food, meeting with family, moving around. The weather, it was a bit too warm sometimes, but it's manageable. And yeah, people as usual, very friendly, very hospitable. Very very supportive, very polite as well. So that's the nature of Ghanaians, by the way. So yeah. So I really had fun. I know it's going to be a long vlog, but guys, don't worry. I'm just saying, I'm just letting everything out after this trip. And my connecting flight is in about, what's the time? Yeah, it's 7:02 in the morning. My connecting flight is around 5 p.m. So I have about 10 hours more to go. Wow, 10 hours. What can I do in 10 hours? No, let me say 8 hours. What can I do in 8 hours in London Heathrow? And I don't want to go out of the airport, because once you go out of the airport, anything can happen. Traffic, I mean, just anything can happen. Whenever I'm traveling, I like to stay, in the airport premises, so that I don't have any issues with transport getting back, or delays, or roadblocks, or anything like that. I know it's just an hour flight, but I just don't want to miss it, because that will be another cost. So I'll just stick around here and explore. But this Heathrow, yeah, they have a sitting area where I think people smoke here. Yeah, today I've tried to make videos of me talking in public, and I know it's a challenge that's going on. People making videos of themselves, attempting to vlog or talk while, in public, and I think I felt okay about it. But in the first 5 minutes, it felt a bit weird. I think I was just, just didn't know what I was saying. But yeah, it's getting better. We're getting there. I'm trying it with. I'm trying this in very quiet places first. When I was walking in the hallway from the restaurant, I saw that people were behind me, and I was still. I don't think I'll post that. Maybe I'll just post it. Yeah, but one man came to stand by me. I don't know what he was doing, but I just kept talking. And I think he's Ghanaian. I saw him on the flight that I came with. Yeah, I think he's still waiting for someone to pick him up. So yeah. Yeah, so I think we're getting there. Speaking in public, people walking around. I don't seem to care, because they don't care about whatever I'm doing. So it's fun. So maybe that's your cue to also start creating, especially in public. That vlog you've been postponing, just start it. Okay, we'll get there. There's something about this trip that I haven't talked about yet. I'm trying to protect their privacy. At the same time, I still want to say it because I'm excited. So Uncle Akrobeto and Kojo Sheldon, forgive me, but I have to say this. I was really happy to see you guys. Even though we didn't have a chat or anything, I'm so happy I met you guys on the same plane. I saw Kojo Sheldon, I saw Uncle Akrobeto. So I was happy to see them, and I think I gave Uncle Akrobeto a handshake. Yes, I gave him a handshake. And Kojo Sheldon, I gave him a fist bump when I was going into my seat, because there were so many people behind me who were trying to get into their seats as well, so I couldn't hold them up. So I had to give him a fist bump. I think he was a bit confused. He wanted to. I'm sure he was probably thinking, have we met or something? But sometimes, some people forget they are famous, and anyone at all can just walk up to them and give them a hug or a handshake or whatever. So yeah, so Kojo Sheldon, forgive me. I gave you a fist bump while I was going to get into my seat. And then after that, we met around the washroom, and then I said a proper hi to him and said I was actually planning to visit his studios on this visit to Ghana, but because I had a lot on my itinerary, so I had to not book. Apparently, I have to book and to see him, and so I didn't book because I didn't want to book and then probably waste money or maybe keep him waiting or waste his time. Okay, so I need to do it properly. In the content creation space, you have to learn from the people that are doing the things that they are people who are achieving the results that you want to also achieve. So that's exactly what I want to do. So I want to meet with Sheldon, and I want to meet with Scanty and the others. I just want to see, what is keeping them going. I need to meet them, see their setup, and know what is going on. I just need to meet them and all that. So Kwajo Sheldon, sorry I had to mention this, but I know this is a bit, odd talking about this because probably it's a quiet trip you're going on, but sorry. I'm not giving out any other information. I just saw you on the same flight, that's all. And Uncle Roberto, I gave him a handshake at the exit. I think he was waiting for someone there, so he was just standing there. I greeted him and gave him a handshake. I was happy to see them, really. I was really happy to see them. So that's the side of my trip that I haven't spoken about yet, but there you have it.
Good morning, guys. So I got to Belfast at night, I would say in the evening around 7 p.m. and I was so tired. I got a taxi home, and there was something I needed to give to someone who asked us to get her something in Ghana. So once I got to Belfast, I just drove to the person's house and delivered the thing and came back because I knew that the following day I wasn't going to go anywhere. I wasn't going to let anyone come around because I need to unpack and do a whole lot of things. Okay, so I just had to do that immediately I got to Belfast. And one thing I'm regretting not doing in Ghana is not doing medical checkup, like a full medical checkup. I really, really wanted to do this. And for a very long time, I was always thinking about it, that whenever I step foot in Ghana is the first thing I was going to do. But unfortunately, even though I made a long list on my itinerary, it still couldn't make it to that list. I don't know why. It never crossed my mind until I got to Heathrow before I realized, no way, I missed it. So and you may be asking why I'm in the UK and I want to do medical checkup in Ghana, and the reason is that a driver in the UK told me this. It sounded funny, but it's the reality, it's the sad reality. At the time it was the Queen. The Queen was still alive. He told me that it is easier to meet the Queen than to meet your GP, which sounds about right, because it's very difficult to even get some GPs in the mornings to call them to say this is what you want done and all that. You need help with something. You call and the line is busy sometimes and you never get through to them for days, or you walk to the GP surgery, they tell you, you know what, you have to call tomorrow morning again and all that. So it can be very challenging, getting across to them, to tell them your concerns, not to even talk of telling them you want to do a full medical checkup. Okay, so it's something that I really wanted to do in Ghana, and it's something I used to do because working in the hospital, you could just arrange some of these things, and then you pay for them and get them done, get the results interpreted to you by a doctor available. So it's something I really wanted to do, but it never crossed my mind, and I still feel very, very bad I couldn't get this done. Maybe next time, but it's something that I regret not doing in Ghana. But so far I think it's been so good. Back to UK, the weather is okay. The weather is just okay. Ghana, I was saying the weather was too warm, but I mean it was on a good side. Yeah, so back to UK, and I'll be starting work. I'll be resuming work next week. So I need to get everything, unpacked, do some laundry, and set the place up and all that. So yeah, it's a whole lot to be done. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. It's been a long one because this actually my first vlog ever, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just my personal experiences from Belfast to Accra to Eastern Region Koforidua, and then back to the UK. So yeah, that's all that happened, and I'm glad I shared it with you guys. I'm just documenting my personal experiences here on YouTube. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Thank you and take care.